have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, we made it to Zhengsha in one piece. Of course not! As if the great Chang Fei of Yan could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles Brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if Brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some reason. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all in this next battle. He'll win. I just know it.
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. You have done far more than that. We could hardly have made it this far without you on our side. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuge Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
All units, forward! Follow me! Liu Bei! Forward march! Okay! Forward! Can any of you keep up with me?
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. Would you look at this blowhard? I'll smash you down to size. Let's go. Move forward!
This looks like a good spot to stay put.
Take this! Have you here is all I need.
The enemy officer
I'm counting on you.
has been defeated.
Now and beyond.
Let's go.
We mustn't get ahead of the pack. We shall hold off here. Okay, this is the place. All units, commence the charge. Time has come. Everyone, get ready.
We're joining our allies. Concentrate our forces. Stick close to me, now!
so much. Should we make a stop here? It's tough, no matter how you slice it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Perfect plan fail.
You've done very well. It's good to know we can count on you.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got an ambush. It's a craven tactic.
Victory!
Let's get serious. This appears to be as far as we go.
Take this!
Got this. Trusting my skill. Nice try. Hunter down. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. And open it with all my might.
So this is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Now,
The road is thorny, but walk it we shall.
Let's get serious. My spear is stern.
Thank you for coming. Let's go. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Victory!
the enemy officer
Neither my heart nor
has
my
been defeated.
spear have broken. We shall meet again.
Let's go.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw. No retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How about this?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here.
Let's provide our support to you.
up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. An opening. Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot.
I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
An opening. Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to act.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy officer
There's no way you can
has been
catch up,
defeated.
so don't bother chasing me.
Let's go.
The path is thorny. Walk if we shall.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Take this! We're in great shape now. This is getting fun.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So you've come.
Let's go.
Sorry, but your help is needed here.
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
If you will. The time is now.
Take this. With all my might.
Let's get serious.
That it. Take this.
The enemy
I
officer
know now how
has been
ill-prepared I
defeated.
was. I will retreat.
An opening. An opening. I've been waiting for this. An opening. An opening. An opening. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Must retreat.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight!
I'm counting on you. Time to end this.
You'll go first. An opening. Gotcha.
You'll go no further.
Time to act.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between us strengthened.
Got this. Let's get serious. Got this.
Time to end this.
Now. Let's get serious. Got this. Time to act. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This victory belongs to all of us. precedence.
I shall deal with it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An opening!
This territory is ours. Let's go.
An opening! There we go!
This appears to be as far as we come.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Your aid is truly welcome. I reckon we are all in your debt now.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started!
An opening. enemy officer has been defeated.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. With all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The city here.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. Yes, I suppose that's true. I must think of it that way. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Kou, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed, Lord Xuan Chuan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my...
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lusu. Yes, yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. If it were anyone but you, I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei. Setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Oh no, the plan shall surely succeed. As long as we have your power. The power to read the wind. Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames. You have my thanks. In order for our fire attack to succeed, we must exploit all means at our disposal. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
It was a long journey to get.
That man who came by recently, Liu Bei, he was an interesting character.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Let's get serious. Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Can't believe
The
this.
enemy officer has been defeated. Now. This territory is ours.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Turn the tables. Take this. All my might.
I've infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I see it. Take this. Is that it? Descend here. Even now, the enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Let's go.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Stay sharp. Let's see it out. Now. Take this. Take this. Take this. Officer has been defeated.
Advance! All of you, follow me! Let's march!
Bolster our defenses! We cannot hand over this position!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to go in the offensive. Get ready, everyone! A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Now, I guess you want to die.
Take this. Done for. Now. Take this. Take this. Take this. All right. The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm gonna go see for myself.
Let's go. Let's go. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. The enemy officer has been
That one
defeated.
would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
Now. Let's go.
Out here alone? I'll make you regret that decision.
Prepare for pain. I see it. Is that it? Let's go.
Coming at you!
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.